shit. You actually had me scared, and I was like, fuck. Okay, you know what?
And see, that was the point. That's why I said you're gonna hate me for this.
Oh, I think you're both gonna hate me for this one.
You good, Afro?
Yeah. Me looking up on Google DVD survivor build for when you know you're going to die.
What do you mean?
He's looking up a build for what he knows he's gonna do.
Like literally, I play against like you Foxy or you Fenrir, and like with spam, I can kind of be like, okay, I can probably run him. With Ali, okay, I can probably hide. With you guys, I don't have a fucking chance.
That's the biggest compliment you could do.
Hmm.
Well, I give you respect because when it comes to me, I play freaking hardcore.
You at the end you gave yourself to me. You stood there and I was like, I was at one gate. I left one of my knights at the gate, and then I went the other gate. Because I wanted um, to see if the one of the bots wasn't opening another gate, and I see
I think
you standing there in front of me, just and then you start running, but obviously I'm faster than you, so.
I think you perceived that I was standing there, but really I was lagging.
Old lag.
But I saw you
Yeah.
looking at me and
So
then going back, like, and then running, so I was like, oh, well. And I saw, uh, um, honestly, Foxy, you got lucky. Wanna know why?
Hmm.
When you went to basement, right? To
Hmm.
unhook, I put a knight right at the top of the stairs, like, or in the middle of the stairs. And the knight obviously goes back towards you. When you, like when your summon goes back towards you and does a little thing, and the Meg actually took the aggro of the knight. So I wanted to put my knight where you would be coming back up so that he would hit one of you and then I'd have an easy down. But the mag took the aggro,
Um.
got hit by the knight, and then I came up and I saw you both, and one of you got lucky because you got that white stuff around you, and
mm,
while you should have been down.
oh, base kit borrowed time.
Yeah. Well, basically, he had endurance and what was it again? The endurance and fucking invincibility. Basically, he was invincible for a bit.
Mm. I was gonna say, Fender. I was saying to Foxy. I noticed how you play knight is you work with your guards to down someone. Um, typically when I play knight, I have my guard chase someone and then I chase someone else. So I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I'm like, the knights aren't the best at chasing, obviously, because
Yeah.
they don't have that game knowledge of where, like, the mind games. So I'm like, if I can corner someone with a knight going one way and then I just cut the chase, like, let's say you'd go in a circle, I would just have my knight take you into a circle and then I would just cut you right as you're about to take a turn.
Yeah, and the thing is, I kept getting hit because I didn't know that you can't drop pallets on the guards.
Yeah. Some of the guards you can drop pallets to slow them down a bit, or you can fast bolt just to slow them down a bit. And other ones, um, you really can't do too much against them. Um, the best thing you can do against the knights, what is it, remnants, is you just got to be really fast with your vaults, and you just got to stay 20 steps ahead of them, which is easier said than done. Especially with the assassin, that one can fucking stay on top of players very fast.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
it's
talking
all about
books.
sure you're just 20 steps ahead of the guards right as they fall. And it's never a good idea to heal under hooks, especially with the knight able to send them back. Because if, say, you're injured, if, like with me, if I unhooked you and he sent a guard, like I did when you guys
The
were in
guards
shape.
don't care about tunneling.
No, that's that's why I always at some point I could chase with you because I thought, damn, I catch you and you're the only one I'm catching because these bots are like all over the place and Foxy is just good at staying away from me apparently. And I could chase because I'm like, no, that would be tunneling. And then what do I send a knight and what do I see? Foxy.
Oh, yeah, when you were in chase and okay, what was crazy, that's another way if you have a really good team going against the knight. If you see someone in chase and they're injured, the best thing you can do is be like, okay, I'm healthy. I'm going to take a freaking protection hit and be like, take the hit and then run away, get you time. It's the best strat so far. I mean, it's a risk, but at the same time, yeah. I've been seeing mob killers running this fucking perk, and I want to try it.
I think I told Foxy. I don't know if I told you, Fenrir, but I named in pubs. I named all of my loadouts for Pyramid Head after the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah, you did mention that. You mentioned that over text, I believe.
Okay, I'm gonna deafen myself.
Oh,
Okay.
also, Afro, when we played against Huntress, if you see me running away from heals, that means I have a build against, like, a build that works with injury.
Oh, okay.
So that you don't get confused in the other,
I
because
see what you mean. You
first of
have
all, the bots,
resilience.
yeah, the bots would always chase you for heals, and I kept running away from you first of all because I knew he would come back. Oh, fuck this.
Well, now I know we're playing Oni.
Mm-hmm. You're running that perk. Alright, he's on me. And he's gonna get me, yeah.
I'm pretty much gonna give him free power because I have no Mither on.
Yeah. Shit, I don't have any kind of heals, so I'm a free power too. Because I do have my invocation.
Yeah.
If he plays smart, he's gonna feed off of you and not attack you.
Mm.
Not gonna do my invocation this game. That's a death wish. Fortunately, I cannot get the speed on him. Holy shit. I just saw him run towards the gen. Going towards Shark, I believe. So watch out for that.
Bruh, med kits are so fucking fast. This is crazy.
He's on me.
Okay.
Probably just gonna feed off my the power I'm outputting for him. Nice. Oh, he's playing
gonna hate
the
this
bear.
pop right here. Mm.
I'm on the far side of the map. He transformed back to his. Oh no, he's in frenzy mode. He's got fire on his back. Oh, he's got a little charm. Yeah, here I'm gonna need heal. He's coming back.
Okay. Time to go.
Time to get the shit out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. Gonna take my things and leave. Do I output power even in a locker? Don't seem to. Ooh. He's getting generous though. I don't. Do you know where he is?
He's like to the east of Maine.
Okay, yeah, I think I saw the Meg.
Sorry, I meant the west.
Don't worry, I understood. Yeah, I see him. Yeah, he's on me again. Problem is that I bleed too much, so. Yeah, he's. Just finish your gen. Don't worry, the bots will get me. Finish your gen, then we can get a clear.
Oh shit. He's
One of the
probably
bots got
right
me.
here in a rush.
Yep, he's. Ah, shit.
I did not have a chance.
He's gonna come back for me, isn't he? Oh, he's. Oh no, he's.
With tenacity, I can recover and crawl at the same time.
I can try to sneak this gen right next to the hook he got me in. Nope, he's coming back. Gonna hide in the locker for now. I don't know if one of the bots can get you. Because he's like right next to me. I hope he doesn't check his lockers.
Okay.
Heal yourself if you can. If not...
No, I have no either. I literally can't heal.
Oh, you're broken, right? I didn't see.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna make sure to get me this time, so I actually have to run.
I'm on a gen. I do have potential energy.
Okay. He's following my blood trail.
Got it. Going back into the locker. You're like right next to me. Ooh, scary as fuck.
Yeah, playing No Mither, and it was really unlucky he was playing the Oni, because he literally can track me anywhere.
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing my invocation, but we got a gen. That's gonna pop.
I mean, I'm right by a gate. If you get me and open the gate, I can probably still get out. Okay, awesome. Can I do the gate and then you take a hit?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm on death hook though. I have to be careful.
Okay.
Oh, you're fast with the kid.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He's
'cause
in
I
the chase,
really
so
have to
just
open the gate faster too.
get the fuck out of
Okay,
here.
good. Whew.
Scary as fuck
Good
playing
work, Ben.
against Honey. Holy
I
shit.
know.
I'm glad I didn't go straight for basement, cause otherwise I'd be broken too. And the way he could track me every time I was injured. Holy.
Hey, Fen.
Yeah.
I said a lot of stuff earlier today that I probably shouldn't have, and I'm sorry. I kind of have to get used to how you are.
It's alright. Honestly, don't be sorry for what you said.
Okay.
Because you were honest. That's what that's what matters. That's what I want from you. And we're not gonna punish you for being honest. Though I'm gonna say there's one thing I'm gonna have to correct you on one thing. Because
Yeah.
if it's a major thing. The jurisdiction system in the US is not what you think it is.
Yeah, honestly,
And
basing that off of TV shows I've seen, and that's probably not the real way it is.
because first of all, you kind of contradicted yourself, but the way it is it's not up to the like it doesn't have any kind of mercy, especially since you guys have the death penalty. You guys still have the death penalty, and one of the states that actually removed the death penalty got it back. So on that, honestly, I couldn't see eye to eye in that.
But I
Especially
mean,
since
with the
I have a
jurors,
question.
like we have a jury of 12 jurors, doesn't that leave some room for mercy?
hold on, you're gonna have to repeat that after Lacey has got a question. So go ahead,
Okay.
Lacey.
What were you saying, Lacey?
Wait.
Oh no, she's gonna have to type that question.
Okay.
Probably. How
That's
fucked you
for
are
your.
that they brought the death penalty back? You guys are royally fucked. Cause like you know, in Belgium, since 1996, we don't have the death penalty, and the last execution was 1950. And since 2005, it is in the constitution that you cannot bring the death penalty back because our system is 30 years is the maximum you can take in prison. Then we're trying to reinsert you into the society and make sure that you get a job. You can just be like you can start anew with the system we have. I've seen a lot of things on the American jurisdiction systems where sometimes you would be taken as guilty before you even prove that you are innocent. Either it's because the judges are racist, or because you're in a minority, or because of any kind of prejudice. And also, you guys can serve up to 160 years or like 300 years. How are you gonna reinsert yourself if you have 3 life sentences? 3 times your own fucking life. It is. That's why I'm saying, Afro, I did not understand what you meant by that, because when I see, because I did do some research on the death penalty prior, because I actually had to do a debate against someone on the death penalty this year, and I was like, it's not exactly what my research got me. You want to go into sex work in Belgium? Well, you know what? It's actually legal to be a sex
Be a
worker in.
prostitute?
Yeah, to be a prostitute in Belgium, it is legal. Prostitutes have workers' right. That means working conditions are taken care by the law. That means you get a fixed salary. You get syndicates. So let's say your employer is trying to make you do forced overtime. You can get your syndicate to refuse that. Yeah, you got basically a lot of working rights. You got that's one of the good thing about Belgium. It does seem like a communist kind of thing, but yes, yes. What is it, Lacey? You got my attention. You wanna be
You know,
a madam?
she
That
wants to be a madam.
that can be arranged.
She wants to be a pimp named Slickback. But in Belgium.
But yeah, honestly, Arthur, don't feel sorry for saying what you mean and being honest. And as I said, we're
Well,
not gonna punish you for doing that because that would be unfair of me to punish you because I asked you to be honest and you got honest on me, and you actually did tell me things forthright. So you probably could have worded things a bit differently. I don't know why you
yeah.
bring out the religion into this. I didn't really bring that up because I'm an atheist, so I know we're not gonna see eye to eye on religion. Um, and just I didn't want to make it seem like I was gaslighting you at the start. You know, I would just when you say I'm Belgian, right? I speak French
Yeah.
on a daily basis,
Yeah.
and my English is my second language. So on abbreviations, I don't I don't know all of them, and the ones I know, if they're similar, like DP can stand for different things. I'm recording, so I'm not gonna say the things, and don't want to get a man.
Mhm.
But in that sense, it was 3 a.m. I was like, it can be taken in multiple sense, so I'm gonna ask him which one of the sense he's meaning. That's all I kind of wanted to do,
Yeah.
and then that gift you sent was like you were teaching me things about those sex ed kind of things,
Yeah.
and I was like,
So
dude, you don't have to teach me. You don't have to make it seem like it's a teaching moment. I just wanted to know what DP in that moment would stand for, and then we would have dropped it as soon as I said
yeah.
that.
See when I said that, and then you said I'm not very good with abbreviations or acronyms. I thought that was you saying, "Hey, hey, I don't understand what the abbreviation you said meant. Can you explain it to me?"
Oh no, it was like which meaning, like which abbreviation is it? Is it DP for this? Is it DP for this? Is it DP for that? Because I could make as a mechanic, we also use DP for other things. Like in French, also DP would mean something else. So I got confused. So that's what I thought, and I said I thought so
Yeah.
because that um, the DP in what you meant actually made more sense. So I said I thought so, and I thought we would stay like this, and then um you kind of over explained, and I don't.
It,
I
Yeah,
was tired,
and
so
then when I added the TP thing, I was kind of just going. I was just kind of rolling with like the train of thought we had, and I was like, oh, I can add other things and stuff like that.
yeah. Well, we also have to remember, Afro. um, we're going to be dealing with people from different cultures, backgrounds, language barriers, as we go through our lives. Like, I mean, that's like, say, if we had somebody from Korea who speaks English, yes, but their their whole not dialect, but their whole knowledge and interpretation of things would differ way from us. Like, if say that we had somebody that was Korean and you were to say, "Hey, so you're going to be DPing, whatever," and their concept of DP, like Ben has already explained, can differ from us. And I get where you were going with your explanation, but I mean, all you really had to say was, you know, I'm not gonna say because, like Ben said, he's recording.
Yeah.
Don't want to get it. So, you know, your approach. I get where your approach came from because we are American. We we're American. We know the difference of abbreviations. Whereas Finn, like he's already explained it, just you gotta just understand that there's times even Finn gets confused, and when I say something out of context or something he doesn't understand.
Even
Now,
lazy sometimes.
Mm.
yeah,
Well, and I figured maybe he would understand it based on context. Because if you say someone is getting DP'd, you,
That
most
that
people
can.
would think there is only one definition of that.
But see,
well,
I
yeah,
have a great imagination, so I have a lot of scenarios playing in my head with the DP. But for the abbreviation, let's say I say NTM. That's a French abbreviation. You're not gonna understand,
I
and
have no idea
NTM
what that means.
in English might mean something else. Basically,
well,
that means son of you know what. Oh no, that means
Oh.
F your own M. You can fill out the
Mm.
blanks. Not gonna say it. It's an insult. Uh, in English, it might mean something else, and if I use it like with my sister, um, sh she's and in front of Lacey, Lacey might not interpret it the same way.
yeah. Or even
Yeah.
like when it comes to like short worded text messages like WTF, LOL, like how we shorten words and all that. Like if I would go back to my old ways of dictionary where I used to shorten words like WHT, if he would have been like, "What the hell are you talking about?" or "Hey, what does that mean?" I'd be like, "Oh, it's short for what?" WHT, what? Or YOLO, he can get confused on a lot of things that we all used to say. So we have to take into
Yeah.
account.
I I get that. I will say, Fenrir. I think the big issues that I have with you is that I am scared to talk to you because I'm worried that because a lot of the time I will say something and it will like offend you or will have an issue about it for some reason, and I won't even know why it's an issue. Um, and so I've become scared to talk to you because I don't know if anything I say is going to offend you. Like earlier, I was talking to Ali, and I used the example of what if I said the word cow, and he like said, "Oh, so you're trying to be racist against West Indian people because they think cows are sacred?" And I'm like, "No, that's not my point at all." But my thing is, I don't know what is going to offend you.
I mean, if we're gonna really jump on that real quick, I mean, you gotta really take into account he's way different compared to the other people you're used to. I'm not gonna name drop or anything like that.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is like with Finn, you just gotta finesse him a little in respect of like, okay, well, you know what? He probably doesn't understand everything, and yeah, he's gonna be a little uptight, but at the same time, you just got to be like, hey, I'm not, in a way, you got to word your words right. Be like, hey, Finn, I'm not trying to come at you disrespectfully. I'm just wanting to tell you, hey, this is what I mean. You got to
Yeah.
basically, with Finn, until he gets it or gets to really understand what you say, you just got to be like, hey, not trying to come at you, but I'm just wanting to explain this real quick. And,
The
you know, that's how it works with Finn. I had to work that with him a little.
Yeah,
And yeah,
I get that. Can I say
yeah,
like when you ask me why I say things, Fen, sometimes I say things because that's just the way I speak. I don't have an intention behind it or anything. I'm just
Yeah.
saying shit. My mom used to say that like I just love to hear myself talk, and I really do. And so sometimes I'm just saying stuff. But I will say on the other side of that coin, from now on, I will try to be, I will try to be more like what is it, um, uh, patient, and I won't immediate or less defensive. That's what I was trying to be. I will try to be less defensive, and if it seems like something I said offended you, I'll probably just say I'm sorry if what I said
Yeah.
offended you.
All right.
So after Lacey said something in the group. She tagged you. She's like, "Give me a few more months, and I'll teach Finn more American slang or American slang." Like, trust me, we're trying to teach him, you know, American.
All right.
We're trying to.
Yeah.
I have two things to say first. Uh, on the abbreviation, I have the perfect example of abbreviation because I don't know or I don't care. I know these ones. What the fuck and
Mm-hmm.
these things. Spam got me with one abbreviation. AFAIK.
Oh,
I don't
love.
even
A
know what that
fake.
means.
As far as I know.
Oh,
Was I supposed to
Uh,
know this one? I don't know. Who uses
I
that?
I didn't even know that. Yeah.
See, so
I'm
he struggles. He's known me for like 2 years, but even he struggles. Now, I'm gonna go back on what you said. I understand what you mean, and see the way things happened was I asked because like at the time where you sent the gift, I was already half asleep, and I went to sleep pretty much after I sent those last two messages. Um, and then I woke up, I saw that gif, and I was like, "What the hell?" And being woken up, I asked you, like, I was like, "I ain't fucking. You didn't need to like teach me these things." And you explained it,
it,
but
wait, real quick.
go ahead.
Ben. Lacey makes a good point. You do get bitchy the more tired you get.
Yes.
We both.
When I don't have the energy, I'm not gonna give any fucks about anything. And if I hurt your feelings, I'm not gonna care about it. And I do get bitchy when I'm tired. Um,
We're trying to, or we're trying to work with him on.
yeah, I am. Uh, like my father's been working on that for like 15 fucking years. Um, no, hold on. 16 years, or pretty much all my life. Um, so yeah, it is. It is. Thing is, what got me going, because honestly, your explanation was okay until you got that gaslighting thing. You accused me of gaslighting you and act like, and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm not trying to gaslight you. I'm just telling you, you didn't have to explain the deep meaning of, like, you didn't have to explain the meaning of the DP abbreviation. I just wanted to know what it stood for.
Which one I was talking about?
Um, about when I asked you, I ain't that fucking stupid. I know what a DP is. I'm not
No,
gonna.
no, no. I, I agree with you. I was going along with what you were saying. You were asking, you weren't asking. Explain it to me. You were saying which context are you talking about?
Yeah, and in that message, you said, "But don't gaslight me and act like I'm in the wrong for explaining something to you." Uh,
Yeah.
when it definitely seemed like you didn't understand it, and I didn't try to gaslight you. I was like, "You didn't need to explain it like that. We got the context, right?"
Mm,
And that
yeah.
got me started.
I thought you were gaslighting me because I thought you wanted an explanation, and then later on it seemed like you already knew what I was talking about. So that's why I said it seemed like gaslighting.
And I get what you're saying now, but like at the point, I was like, "What do you mean gaslighting you?"
Mm.
Um, And so I explain things. I try to be in my explanation. I try to be as precise as possible because I know that some people might not understand the whole context of things. And I did say in that message that I'm not native to the language, and so I don't know all of the abbreviation, when they can be used and why they're used. And in those kind of screenshots, you disregarded the GIF, which was actually the only kind of issue I had. It's because it really seemed like you were um, trying to say, "Oh, he's a good boy. He can be taught," like kind of taking me like a kid, and I
Oh,
just hate that.
yeah, that was not what I meant at all. What I meant with that GIF was, I was more trying to say, hey, you're right. It also can mean a picture of that. Um, and I was agreeing with you, and uh, uh, yeah, I was more kind of trying to say that you're correct.
But see, that's why I asked
and
you.
and also I put that specific gift because I thought that in the moment I was teaching you what that meant.
Yeah, and it's the thing. That's why I asked you. Do you realize that looks like you're taking me for a dumbass? Like it from an outsider point of view, it looks like it because it's like you're giving me
Just because
headpats.
I'm teaching you, just because
Um,
I'm teaching you something doesn't mean I think you're dumb.
yeah, but it's the fact that you're in the gift. It looks like the guy is giving you
Oh,
headpats and giving you a diploma. Like, good
you
job,
mean
you can
being
be taught.
patronizing?
Yeah, and
Oh,
honestly,
Yeah.
as most
pretty
Belgians,
basic.
even the French, everyone will hate that, and that's just how culture is in um in my country. Now,
You know what Americans say about French people, though.
Oh God.
what do they say about?
Americans say that all French people are rude.
Yes, because they are French people
Yeah.
are rude. They're bitchy as fuck, especially in Paris. But do you know what Belgians and all the French-speaking community, except France, says about French? About the French people? They are
What?
the Americans of Europe
The Americans of Europe.
because they are they are not kind to visitors and tourists. They are bitchy all the time. They're grumpy and they are so imbued in themselves that in history classes they learn about only their country and their country alone and disregard the whole other world, which
have
differs
you
from
seen
Belgium.
Have you seen the anime called Hitalia?
No, I gotta say
Oh,
on
you
animes,
should
I should.
watch it. Um, it is an anime where all the
I
countries of
bet.
the world are represented by anime characters, by anime like teenagers.
I think Lacey saw that or heard about it.
Um, Yeah, so I get what you mean. And
Yeah.
I just want to get back on the thing. You got honest, and I'm glad that you actually managed to put out your emotions, because honestly, that's what I wanted from Spam, to just fucking yell at me, just give me all the reason why he was mad at me. And obviously he didn't do it, but you managed to do it, so I'm glad you did. Now, I don't know how you got that idea that because I'm admin in the server, I think I'm your boss, your king, or your god. I, I honestly that confused the hell out of me. I was like, did I, did I try to make it seem like I was a god? Like, because I'm just a servant of God. I'm not a ruler in here. I am the enforcer. I am the knight who enforces the law.
Yeah, and and that's a difficult thing um because like that is the thing is you can't be friends with someone and be like they're like a cop or their authority at the same time. You can't be in a position to punish someone and be their friend at the same time.
That's where I think culture-wise we differ because um, I don't see it like that. I think you can be friends with a
Like for
cop
example,
and still have them do
if a
their
cop
job
is
right.
not trying to arrest me, if a cop is not trying to arrest me, we can totally be friends. If a cop is putting handcuffs on me, we are not friends at all.
I mean, I understand what you mean, but like, I'm not trying to put cuffs on you. When I come back and I tell you, you broke this rule, and this rule, when I'm pointing out the rules, it's so that you can see for yourself and think, like, okay, the rule says that. What did I do to, um, like, you can reflect on things. That's what I try to do with spam. It's not yes, I'm keeping tabs because honestly I screenshot pretty much everything for the sole reason that if I don't, I forget how things happen. And I've had people, not from this group, not spam, but I'm not gonna take him as an example. I've had people from another group, IRL, that would um, delete their own messages and then act like they didn't do anything. Especially one time, I had someone take a picture of me, edit it, and post it on Instagram. At the time, I didn't want any picture, and it was in my civil rights to refuse any kind of picture taken. But he obviously didn't ask for my permission. And when I went to the principal to talk about this, like this is defamation, and I actually screenshotted the fact that he posted it, if he
And
before I even presented the evidence to the principal, the guy tried to say I didn't post anything, I didn't take any picture. He had to remove the picture, and then I put my phone on the table and I say, "Then what is this?" And
yeah,
if
but
I
also
didn't, I would
Lacy,
have been fucked, and I would have like had I would have been accusing someone wrongfully.
yeah, but Lacy poses a question to Afro. Well, not a question, but a response about the arresting. It also depends what you did to get arrested.
That is true. Like if you murder someone, of course you're not gonna be cops with the guy that's arresting you. If you speed and the guy is aggressive, yeah, I get why. But if he's arresting you because you're endangering public while speeding, and he's just doing his job, I don't see why. For me, I wouldn't be able to be friends with that guy on other circumstances.
Yeah, it all
Yeah.
depends.
I don't know. Maybe it's a culture thing or something. But like my whole life in my head, like I grew up Christian, and one of the big tenets in the Bible is that love keeps no record of wrongs. And so I've always like been under the understanding if someone is your friend, then they let like your small grievances go, and and also like I said when I pretty much first met you, like in my head I've always thought men don't hold grudges. Like typically in my life, if two men have an argument, they talk about it, they hash it out, and then they like huge like what is it, high five, hand clap, and they go back to partying or watching sports or doing whatever.
And I get what
Yeah,
you're saying, but I have to say, I did let a lot of things slide. Like I told Foxy, there are things that I could have like hit the nail, like hit the hammer on the nail on things, but I didn't. Because I was like, okay, that is, for example, that's too big to to bring up. That's gonna create some drama. I don't want that, so I'm not gonna do this. It upsets me, but you know what? I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna hold it in. In this argument too, I kind of hold myself a bit back. I could have reacted on so many things. Um, I don't want drama. I don't love spreading chaos. I don't mean to make it sound like I'm attacking you when I'm enforcing the rules. Because I'm I've been interested in being an admin here in the TBD, being a kind of a backup for Foxy. I know my rules because I make sure that I have to make sure that people are following the rules.
Yeah.
If they're not following the rules, then uh, it's anarchy, you know. And
But also,
we cannot have chaos. We cannot have too much chaos. That's why you gotta say um when things are wrong. And also, just wanted to come back on something. Um, when you said when I told tell I can speak today. Um, when I told you justice doesn't use emotions, I mean that justice takes the evidence it is brought upon and looks at the rules they have, and if depending on the context and how things happened, the rule says this, but the rule doesn't include like the rule include the human factor and the human context. So when you said that 4-year-old accidentally killing the dad, he's not gonna get death penalty. It's first of all, it's an accident. It's a 4-year-old, and um, 4-year-old is not psychologically advanced enough to know what a gun is, obviously. So he wouldn't get death penalties, but that doesn't mean
Okay,
that the
but what
justice
if
is
the
not gonna
rule
do something
is
about it, like the mother, for
what if the
example.
rule is if you kill someone you get the death penalty? What if that is the rule in the rule book?
Then that's a whole lot
Then
of other problem.
w- with justice without emotion, then that is the bottom line.
but wait. Let me put something here real quick. So Afro. So okay. So Lacey's like, so it's a what if. But for me though, you remember how when you had me as a mod, when all that shit was going on with JB, how everybody said, "Oh, he's just basically going off his based off his emotion." Remember that?
Yeah.
So in a judicial system, like I've been going through courts my whole entire life, primarily from the times I can remember till now. And in the judicial system, they're taught both jury and judges and attorneys that you're not to basically go based off your emotions, even if you hate the person that committed the crime. And thing is, like, what we're taught as mods, well, what we should come into is we're not basically going based on and wait, y'all remember when you wanted he who shan't be named banned because you hated him? And you know,
Yeah.
yeah. So in saying that, like when it comes down to me, then any of the mods, even Lacey, we're not really going based off emotion. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure we all know it starts with a G. Afro should know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. But yeah, like we try not to go based off emotion, but we want our members to be valued on, their opinions, just like we have a right to our opinions and our feelings too.
Yeah.
But
Can I ask, Vaxi, is there a
hmm,
system of checks and balances though? If like Lacey makes a decision that you don't agree with, are you willing to tell her, "Hey, I don't agree with that decision"?
yes, lots of times.
Hmm.
Like even in
Okay.
sitting here together, like when me and Lacey are sitting here in person together, there's times that she challenged my decisions or I challenged hers in a way where, we talk, be like, okay, this is what I feel and this is how she feels. But sometimes it doesn't go the way that we want it to. And it tends to basically be a disagreement. But, we try
Yeah,
and
like
okay,
last
because,
time.
yeah, because he didn't have a right to ban you the other day. So, like going off that one, like I went based off my emotions of the rights and wrongs in my own head because honestly, I didn't have a right to ban you that day, Afro, and I take full responsibility. But at the same time, in my head, I was like, I was trying to avoid a fight between you and Lacey, but I went about it the wrong way, and instead, I didn't talk to her about it. I didn't even let her basically have a say. I just said, you know what? I assumed, and I basically shot in the dark, thinking I did right when I know I didn't. And yeah, there's going to be days that we all have disagreements of, who's breaking rules or who's doing right, who's doing wrong. So there is a checks and balance, but at the end of the day, though, I'm going to say this: the one person that has the final say is Lacey. That is the
Yeah.
one who has the final say. I can have a say. Ben can have a say. All the other mods can have a say. But at the end of that day, she runs the group. This is her group. What she says goes, and that's all I can really say.
Mm.
And she tries not to let her emotions get the better of her. For an example, like we all know one person we hated in this group, and all other groups across the void. You know, and we tried to give that one person so many chances, but you know, it fell upon me to correct the wrongs that happened. And that's why I try to tell people, and I make this really loud and clear: when it comes to Lacey, respectfully to everybody, just try not to fight with her, try not to argue, and just try to listen to what she's saying. Motherfucker, Spam had to ban her, so don't take his glory. Well, when Spam was, but at the same time, you know. Anyway, yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
And
Okay.
can can I try to explain my point of view on the emotion things?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I I think I kind of understand what you mean by um, justice with emotions, but as I was taught by my French teacher, is that the jurisdiction system, for example, in Belgium, um, the law is made so that um, the context is not kept out of it. The fact that, like, we take every element there is and they can be bought. If, let's say, and the judge cannot say, oh, well, I don't like the face of that guy, he's gonna get 30 years. Did he do something? I don't know. Maybe he was innocent. Maybe if the judge would have, listened to the kind of evidence he was brought in or the alibis, he could have found the guy not guilty, but he got him guilty because, well, he didn't like the guy. That's what I want to avoid. I don't want to lead with my emotions because I know that if I had led with my emotions, as soon as you would have insulted me and insulted my um, relationship or insulted someone I care about, you'd be gone. You'd be straight out the door, out the window, with defenestration, as we say in French.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Why? Because I want to give you the chance to defend yourself. You have the right, it is your human right to have a fair trial, to have the chance to, explain yourself.
Yeah.
Now that
I
doesn't mean I'm gonna like if say the rule is that if someone kills someone else, they get the death penalty. That's a fucked up ass rule, and I'm not buying that rule, and I'm not gonna be an enforcer of rules like that. If the rule, though, as the law in Belgium is or tries to be, includes the um, context and the humans of, like, let's say I get into a fight with my father, he attacks me, and I defend myself. There's an altercation, and he falls. I push him, he falls down, and he dies. That is a homicide. That is um, an accident. The justice is probably gonna get me some time in juvenile or some time in prison, but I'm not gonna serve 30 years for or like 15 years or in prison for that
Yeah.
because it's accidental and it has a lot of factors into it. It has a fight. It was like there are other factors. The fact that the guy fell and things like that. The accident base matters. Everything matters. Every element matters. That's why I screenshot everything. Is because I want to get every single element, every single exactly how things happened, so that when I reconstruct it and when I bring it forward, people won't say that they're not gonna be able to say that they didn't do it like that because it's right there, and I'm not gonna be able to bullshit them and gaslight them either way on saying, well, um, things happen like that as I recollect them. No, it's not as I
Yeah.
recollect them. It's
I
as
I
it's
ag-
written.
yeah, I agree with all of this. But I will say, Fen, um, if you could look at it from my point of view, if you knew someone who kept a record of every wrong thing you had done or said, would you want to be friends with that person?
I could be friends with that person, I think, because
How?
I want. It's fucked up, I know. But it's I've always told every single one of my friends, either it's Foxy, Lacey, Spam, and I'm gonna say to you, I guess I'll say this to my father, I say this to every single person I meet, even my IRL friends say, you better hold me the fuck accountable for the things I do. If I do something wrong, you tell me. If you don't like me doing something, or you don't like the way I'm doing something, you tell me. I've had friends um, insult the shit out of me, seriously, um, because I got at some point hypercritical, and I didn't stand by my values, and they got me back on the right way, on the way that we all agree on is right. And you said you had Asperger's syndromes, right? You that
I
is
what?
you have Asperger's syndrome, right? Or like
Asperger's syndrome. Yeah.
yeah, Asperger. That is a thing. It's on the spectrum of autism. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
I have a question on that.
Yeah.
Do you want to be treated like uh your own condition and you're not something else and you're not a normal person?
No, I
You
want to be
want
treated like a normal person
you want
because
to be treated like a normal person, right? Everyone
I
would
don't
say that.
I don't identify with, or I don't let my disability define me.
Exactly. And I think I've met a lot of people like that. Even I've met someone with Down syndrome tell me, don't treat me like a child. And
Yeah.
we that's kind of what happened. Um, and I don't want to treat you like a child. I don't want to treat you like you're not a normal person. Um, because you are a normal person. You are a human like every single one of us. So the things I apply, um,
So can I ask something?
mhm.
So when you keep a record of the things that I do wrong, you're not doing it out of like malicious intent because you're like, mwahaha, I'm gonna remember everything he does wrong. You're doing it to make me a better person.
Yes, I'm not doing this out of malice. And on spam, I didn't do this out of malice. On even on Ali, even on you, I've done it to multiple friends. I always tell them, if I keep records, it's just so that I can, first of all, not forget things, because I do have a weird short memory. Um, sometimes, but sometimes I have a long ass memory. And also, I can go back to that person when, like, a few times later, when things have gone a bit cool down and everyone's calm, and I can go, okay, you did these kind of things. I want to explain to you how it can be perceived to someone else, how that and that wording. I know you probably didn't mean it like that, but it sounds like this or that, and that's what I want to do, and that's I'm always open to discussions like these where we would talk and explain things. That's why
Yeah.
I keep tabs. I don't want to like I'm not holding you at gunpoint with these tabs and say, explain to me what you did or what's going on. No, I'm like, dude, this is what happened. It's not really right. You shouldn't. Um, if you've done
Okay,
something
I
wrong,
get
I
it.
want you to understand why you did it wrong. Because,
I get it.
as you
So
said,
it's not like you're a cop interrogating a criminal. It's like you're a friend going, "Hey, man, that wasn't cool."
yes, and I do know I seem like a cop because my job is kind of like a cop. My job is to make sure that rules are followed. But
Okay,
I'm not gonna
I
ban you. I'm not gonna punish you for breaking a rule without letting you at least explain yourself.
okay, nice. I get that, and yeah, I can be friends with you in that context, because yeah, friends will call each other out if like they do something really bad.
One day I punched the shit out of my friend on the stomach, and that's like it was we got physical. Like it's a thing between dudes. We would get a bit physical with him. Um, and at some point he took me apart. He got like, would you please stop doing that? Because it it's funny the few times, but sometimes like at some point I hate it. Guess what? I didn't do it
Yeah.
again. I mean,
So who wants to meet me at the drug dealerships?
Wow.
all right. So
No,
Seriously.
there
no.
is context to that.
As as a last thing before we get to like joking and stuff, I get that and I do understand. I will say, if you call me out on my stuff, like I know me, everybody knows me, Foxy knows me. I have a gigantic ego and a gigantic pride, and it's my biggest flaw. And like, and like, I will try to be more understanding of like you're not coming from like a mean place, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If you call me out, I'm probably not gonna like it, but I will
You're gonna
learn
get
to live with it.
defensive, and that's normal because
Yeah.
it hurts your pride, and I get that. Um, just
The
when
only
I
way
come
you're
to
gonna
But
you,
I'll learn to live with it.
yeah.
when I come to you with something, just try to always remember that I'm not coming to slash your ego. I'm not coming to put you down. I'm coming to help you. That's all I want
Agreed.
to do. Help people. That's why I do mechanics, so I can fix people for for others, and I can fix shit. I'm trying to fix
Like,
everything, and that's probably my biggest flaw too, is I want to fix everything, and I'm a bit too
I
nice
told
doing
him
it.
I told him I wasn't gonna cry. I'm not gonna
look,
cry. I'm
like I'm
crying.
gonna say this, I'm gonna say this, bro. But you have to understand the difference between Finn, the way he treats you compared to those other assholes, is he actually wants to get to know you. He wants to actually build you up and help you out. And in doing so, he wants to learn. And I get it. You know, I always said you always had an ego that was too big for your shoulders.
Hmm.
And you know, it takes a bit, but you know, Finn wants to help. And let me tell you, he actually gives more fucks than those other assholes ever did. And I hate saying that. I hate bringing them up, but at least you
Still
know
kind of
there's a
nimmy.
comparison.
Mm.
At least you have someone you can be friendly competition with, somebody you can rub axes against and be like, hey, you want to talk? Let's take it. Let's play some DBD. And at least, you know, you have people you can lean on if you need to talk to anybody. And I know it seems like I might be an asshole at times, but there's times I just want to be like, you know, just stop. You know,
Yeah.
and you know, Afro, I can tell that you are improving, and yeah, I can tell that you and Finn are always going to butt heads on different ideals, but hopefully, you know, over time, you guys can just be like, you know what, fuck you, tired of this shit, tired of fucking, you know, fucking trying to win some favors. You know, I get it gets on people's nerves, but you know, at the end of the day, you're all going to still be here, and you're all going to basically, you know, rub freaking ideals in different directions. You're basically going to headbutt each other. Think of him as your competition. Think of him being like, hey, I'm gonna fucking strike my ego against yours. Hey, you know what? You may not like me, but I don't give a fuck. I don't like you either, but you know what? That's just stoking the flames under each other. And who knows? Eventually you guys are gonna look back on all this shit when you guys are really good friends, and you're gonna laugh at it and be like, damn, did we really fucking say all that shit to each other?
A
Yeah,
wise man once said, "Only iron sharpens iron."
exactly. Just think of it like you guys are both fucking blacksmiths across the street from each other. You both hate each other, but yeah, you both are in the trade, striking hot iron, and then you're like, huh, we meet here at this bar every night. We hated each other all fucking day, and we're just drinking some fucking ale together.
Yeah,
Peace be there.
we have a
Nice.
market competition, but at the end of the day, we still help each other get better. That's what I want. I'm not
Yep.
trying
Nice.
to get any chaos in, cause honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. I, I'm
Bro,
I'm
it's not
dealing with some
What
heavy shit with
what a
my
reference.
Yep, the red line, the green line. Um,
And, uh, let me say this after one thing. If Finn was really full of chaos and all that, he would be critiquing your gameplay every second. He would be talking more mad
Oh
shit
yeah.
about you, and you would probably be like, "What the fuck? You truly remind me of that fucking asshole." And you know what? You're pissing me fucking off.
Yeah.
We would be at that circle all over again, but instead, Finn's like, "Okay, bring your worst. Yes, take her job,
no, I'm not
and
gonna
yes,
take
face
her job.
chaos."
I don't like. I like chaos. I like fucking with chaos, but I don't
Yep,
like making chaos.
exactly. The only chaotic motherfucker in this group that you all should be worried about is Lacey. Everybody else is just kittens at this point.
I've
Can I
realized.
can I say something that's gonna sound mean, but it's a joke?
Go ahead.
Go on.
Lacey, otherwise known as Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender, Fire
You
Lord
fucking.
Azula.
Honestly,
Wow.
would
I
You
told her
didn't.
that. She said she loves the character and
Oh,
likes
yeah.
the show.
Bro, when you told her that shit yesterday, and I looked right at her face when she told me, like, oh, you fucking cheeky bastard. I'm sitting here with Sokka and all that, like, oh, great. You actually gave her a title she's going to run with now.
I have
I'm
to
like,
pee really quick.
all right.
Mm.
okay. Anyway, don't mind my Jane. Yeah, don't mind the Jane I got.
I have a headache.
You always got a headache. You're a pain in the ass half the time, you fucking mutt.
Oh, she changed her name to Azula. Yes, I'm a pain in the ass. I'm sorry. I've been talking for
Yeah,
too
she is.
much. My social battery is gone. Like, dude.
You know what? I think I'm gonna switch my name to freaking Sokka. I'm a fucking idiot, but I tried.
Might as well change my name to Robocop.
Oh goddamn! No, you being wait. Did you know that they came out with a game for that? Pretty
That's it.
badass.
There's a game?
Yeah, RoboCop. Look it up. Oh well, you're on Steam. You should be able to find it. It actually plays really well. Good. Lacey is happy.
Robocop Rogue City. What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's a story-driven game. Really fucking good story.
Oh yeah, it's a new game. What the fuck? I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Fenrir,
played.
I hope I do get to race you on a racing game someday.
Well, you've got my games, right? I sent a screenshot of all my games. If there's any racing
Oh,
game in there that you have and you wanna do a race, let's go.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, I do have to update
Um,
it though, cause I do realize that some of my games are not portrayed there.
she changed her name to Azula.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
I do have EA Sports WSC, though I'm not good at rally.
Peak
You're not
mine.
good at rally.
Ah.
I mean, I can do
Sokka the idiot.
I can do fine on rally, but I'm not the best at it.
figure out how to do that.
Because you know, rally is it's pretty complicated, gotta say.
The only racing game you have is F1.
So I've got by order ESport WSC Formula 1 2025. I can re-download the old Formula 1 games I have if needed too. I have Le Mans Ultimate, also a racing game. And those are the ones I have installed. Now I do have.
I have
Hey, Lacey,
Gran
how do you do
Gran
freaking
Turismo Sport, Gran Turismo 7,
Gran Turismo is
and
not available on PC.
Carmageddon Max Damage. It isn't?
Gran
That's
Turismo is
weird.
a exclusivity to PlayStation.
Really?
Yes, it is, and I hate it.
That is crazy.
Yep, it is.
You know-
It's gatekeeping. They gatekeeping GT from us. I do have
How do you think
Assetto Corsa
a freaking
also, and Assetto Corsa Competition. I can re-download that one.
Yeah, isn't Forza exclusive to Xbox?
No, Xbox PC.
Let me. Oh yeah, Xbox and
Yeah.
PC, Microsoft. No.
Yeah,
Hey, how do you
so PlayStation doesn't get Forza.
No,
I
was
think
asking,
so.
How do you change?
See, I think you can still get Hold on, let me look it up because I think the new
Yeah, I
Forza's.
was gonna say, let me look on the store.
Because I do believe they're on. PlayStation 5. Yeah, they bring it back to
We have
PlayStation.
Forza Horizon 5 and Forza Horizon 6.
Yeah, it's ever since the fifth one they started bringing it to to PlayStation.
Horizon 6 hasn't come out yet. It was just announced.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Forza Horizon 5 is still $60.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It is crazy.
your PlayStation people are gonna hate the new coming with the fact that they're removing physical games.
Oh yeah.
You know what would be a great game for all of us to play?
Huh.
Sea of Thieves.
Honestly, that is
If we can
that's
get a
Lacey.
private server, because honestly, I don't want to deal with the cheaters.
Yeah, that is true. But I love Sea of Thieves. I actually have like 3 ships that I bought on there.
I mean, unless you guys basically want to try what's it called? Fallout 76.
I've never played any Fallout game.
Damn.
You know what I want to try though. Is I want to try slamming a giant sword into you guys. So ready up.
Okay. Give me 1 second here.
Give me a second.
Ooh, you know, it'd be
Okay,
interesting.
then.
A killer that uses a bow and arrow.
That would actually be freaking awesome. Not gonna lie.
Or a crossbow.
By the way, I have a question. Did you like my knight?
Yeah, dude, your knight was super oppressive. The pressure was high. Not scary, but like super high pressure.
Yeah, because you never know when a knight is gonna spawn on you.
True.
Like the one night outfit I want, even though people are talking shit about the Rift, is the fucking Rift one.
Yeah, the Rift one is super good. I'm sorry, but these are haters. I swear to God.
Bros, it literally looks like the fucking Okay, who here has played Soul Calibur?
I wish I could.
I played Soul Calibur 5 back when I had an Xbox 360 at my parents' house.
Okay, so you know the Nightmare, right? He's basically the Knight.
Yes, Nightmare. Yeah.
Literally, they're giving us a fucking Nightmare version for the Knight, but with roses and all that. It looks just like
that. ZM. I'm subscribed to the creator called ZM Pixie, and she's a Night main, and she saw it and like immediately did a glee scream.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna grab a photo to show Lacey.
And he has long hair. He
Mm-hmm.
has like such long hair. It's beautiful.
With fucking
Like
roses.
like I'm bi and I usually go after women, but boy would I date a dude with long hair.
I mean, it fucking literally has fucking roses in it. Like no bullshit. Like
Mm-hmm.
so much shit about it, but to me, I'm like, whoa, I
I'd
want.
be like, I am the sub. I am the bottom.
Where is it?
I have
But
a
yeah,
question,
Lacey
In
Afro.
would.
this relationship. Yeah.
Tomorrow, are you available?
Tomorrow, yes, but only until like 6:50 my time.
That's fine. 6:50 your time is midnight for me, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying
Would
to grab a
you
photo for Lacey.
want me to stream you one of my racing games?
Uh, I typically don't like sitting and watching someone play a game if I'm not playing it. But yeah, I could for a little bit.
Also, there's a game we could play together, but it's called Assetto Corsa Competition. It's a GT. It's basically
Corsa?
Yeah, it's basically Gran Turismo, but it's the official GT World Challenge game.
But yeah, Lacey, look at that fucking hair.
I'll send you the link actually to the game. It is on PlayStation 5, so that's
And it's all like coming down it.
Oh,
from
it's only
And it,
$10.
hold on, I can maybe get it for less
Yeah.
than $10 for you. Instant gaming.
Yeah, it's on sale for PlayStation Plus people for $10.
Assetto Corsa Competition. Ah, no, it's not. Oh. Honestly, if you get that game, we could do a lot of we could do races together.
just don't
Dude, and
just
it's only on sale until the end of July. That is crazy.
Let me see. Yes. Yep. So.
Oh, but I have to upgrade my PlayStation Plus to get it
Oh
at
shit.
that price.
That is one of the reason I don't like PlayStation and Xbox and console to begin with. You'll need some like monthly subscription to on top of your internet to play online games, and I hate that.
That's why we got Xbox Premium for $22.
I only pay for I would only need to pay for internet.
22 bucks?
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus is $10 a month at the lowest.
Oh, but that's paying for the premium Game Pass. That gets you membership, online games, a whole ass fucking library of games that you can play for free on the catalog. And yeah, you also get perks and all that and bonuses towards points that you can use for gift cards and shit that you can save up to, buy whatever you need.
I can maybe squeeze one last game, then I'm gonna have to switch to my phone and leave.
Yep. Okay.
Gonna have to be super quiet today because father got cranky.
Are you sure your dad wasn't once a villain on My Kids, or not My Kids, on Kids Next Door?
I don't know, but he got cranky, so he's gonna be on
I know
my
what you're
ass
talking
if
about.
if I do it if I do too much noise this time, because it's gonna be like 3 days in a row, and I'm already on my last warning. I'm on death hook.
I'm on death hook, he says.
Oh, that we
Okay,
started together.
please don't let me lag this game.
Are you loving the Yui?
Don't forget to deafen.
Yeah, you love. Mm-hmm. You truly love the Yui.
I'm saying, Afro, don't forget to deafen.
Yeah, no, he got it.
Mm,
Afro, you know you should deafen. Did you forget?
damn. He didn't try to vault again.
Oh, you're not deafening? You good?
What? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I will deafen right now.
You're good. The fuck was that?
Oh shit. I forgot I don't have my invocation.
Yeah, shit.
So I went into basement for nothing. Cause I switched at the last moment my build, like my survivor. I thought it would keep my build, but no, I don't have invocation on that build, so I just have kinetic, potential energy.
It's okay. It's okay, bro. Shit happens.
I'm stuck in basement now.
Shit.
That's the problem. And he's right above basement.
Fuck. Be careful taking people off hook. You have to make your choice. Septic touch. What? Ah, shit.
He's in main.
Oh.
I need him to get off main for bait.
Yeah, no, he's gone. He's gone. He's outside. Fuck. He brought a fuck you build, basically. So you save anybody on hook. You try healing. Yeah, you're basically boned at this point. Oh, he brought it to counter me. Oh shit.
Yeah. Watch out about that.
Um,
I still have my brand new board, so boom.
whatever you
Got
gotta
it.
do, bro.
Damn, I'm good at my brand new board. I'm sorry, I have to glaze myself for a bit.
Hey, I'm praising you, bro. At least you're getting better with it, which means have a good idea. Bring it, Lacey. I'm all ears right now. Play like you didn't bring that build. Okay. Well, actually, I switched it up with Jane Romero. Well, he's not hearing me. So I brought Flashbang, Lithe, basically two of the same ones, but I just took out the other two and I got head on. So it's basically my fully build. Lith. Sorry. I blame YouTube, okay? Don't fucking-
I'm not hitting
and
that bot.
Nope. Not saving that one. Lith.
Liv. Like Lilith.
Lilith. Oh shit.
He married. So we're not gonna have the info on where he is.
Nope. Yeah, after you leave out and all that, I'll stick with him just to keep him busy and all that. But I'll still be messaging back and forth with Lacey and you guys.
Alright.
At least I can multi. The fuck?
Could I pair my potential energy with the perk that reduces the distance at which rippers can be heard?
I believe you should, but be careful. He's actually going towards whoever. Oh, he's going towards you. But that potential energy, yeah, you can transfer to another gen.
I actually released it all into that singular gen and then got into a locker just there.
I do not know where he's at. Lit. Right? Lit. Lithuania.
I don't know, but he might be
Come on,
coming
you
back
fucking.
towards you.
Yep, he is.
Don't bring him towards me, please.
I'm happy. Uh, I love how we're both on a gen, bro.
Yep. Okay, I
We
see
got a
where he
chance to
is.
finish our gen. Yep.
I just have to get 20 charges and then a few seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna buy you some time here, bro.
On 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Boom. Done.
He's going. I know he's coming to my locker. I'm gonna buy you time here, bro.
Alright. What, that gen pop?
Wait, what? Fuck! I thought that was the last one. Shit.
I might not want to
No.
heal that or to get that hook.
I'm risking my ass here. Fuck. Ah. Oh, he's getting better. Huh. Neat. Yeah, he basically brought the I'm gonna fuck life up build. I'm going to basement. Yay. That's what I like. I ain't got shit for that.
Shit.
I'm on Delta.
I can't get you, honestly.
Okay.
See, the Mega's gonna die. She's like, I'm in a locker in shack. Just to tell you.
And she's all the way over there.
Sure.
So you want us both to show you our builds later? Or show you our builds after, and then you'll help us make one to counter him. Okay. Baby, come back. Take a blame on
I'm gonna
me.
have to leave you to die.
Okay. I love dying.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I did bring hatch offering.
For shack?
Yep.
I'm gonna hide in shack. I have to wait it out.
True.
Nothing I can do in here.
Hmm. Okay, I'll send you Afro's build here in a bit.
Yep. He's probably gonna condemn shack.
Probably. I mean, if you wanted to, you can finish that gen just to throw him
No,
off.
he's already near the gen.
Yeah.
He's like right in front of me. I can see him. I'm in locker. Kick that gen.
Mm-hmm.
He might have nowhere to hide,
Hmm.
but he couldn't have been able to see me either way because I'm in the locker. And unless he checks every locker.
He knows we got hatch offering.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what? Next time we play with Afro, we're gonna bring keys. Wanna know why?
Why?
He knows every custom match. One of us brings hatch offering, and if one of us has a key, while he's going to look for jet or for the gates, we can unlock the hatch and open it and escape. Okay. Yeah, because he's getting too freaking comfortable knowing what we're bringing as offerings. Okay, give us loadouts when you can.
I'm gonna die here.
Once you're home.
Because he's gonna camp either one of these.
Oops. Goddamn bathroom. Yeah, he said trails down too.
Avoided them.
Oh shit, at least you got out there. Run!
Holy moly!
Fucking- I didn't think you'd get out.
The fact that I.
Okay.
Ooh, these. Damn.
Okay.
Huh. I
Deathbound.
figured I'd stay by that gate because I figured if you were at the other gate, you would have opened it already.
Yeah, but you set trailers down. I managed to avoid them so that you wouldn't have known. The thing is, I was by Shaq.
Yeah.
I was on the locker right next to Shaq,
No,
and I saw you.
I knew as soon as the final gen got done, I like was right by Shaq, and I was like, Foxy 100% has a Shaq hatch offering.
Yeah, we kind of figured that you would go for that.
Me.
So I went on like the right of main when you look from Shaq to main. I went on the right, and I just went on the outskirts and tried to be as quiet as possible, not leave any scratch marks. It was scary as fuck.
But damn, me putting Foxy in basement on first hook and him dying was diabolical.
Oh, I know.
I know
But I'm
because
coming with the script.
there was no way I would have been able to get to him.
There was no way you were getting that.
So I
And-
told him,
and-
I'm gonna have
and
to
then
let you
the
die.
Trail of Torment all the stairs.
Let me die.
Dude, but I was using what is it, Seal of Metatron on that, and that's how I got such good snipes on you, Foxy. Like I just dragged it a little bit, and then like bam, I could suddenly hit you from like 7 meters away.
Oh yeah, I figured you had that. That's why I was like, I know I'm not gonna get out of this spot.
Anyways, I do have to get out of here. Let me actually have to cut recording.